Hello everyone, David Bredan here from aBlogtoWatch.com with a review of two Barrington Watch Winders. One is the single winder and the other is quite clearly the double watch winder. I'm going to begin with the single winder. Here, as you can see in racing green, I quite like this color and although this glossy finish just is complete fingerprint and dust and lint magnet. If you keep it clean, it's really going to look good. Although it is available in a range of other colors, I just really like this one. As you can see, it's a neat little compact watch winder, which is really very small compared to most other watch winders, especially those that I have seen. And of course, compared to this double one here, it's quite obvious that this is just, there's a much better chance of this just blending into your room than necessitating or taking off a complete shelf somewhere on a bookshelf or something. Anyway, yeah, this looks pretty straightforward, but it does have a few neat little features, which cannot be told just by looking at them. So let me explain them to you. Here you have this plastic holder on which you have to put your watch. This has an extending little part here. So for example, if you have a watch and a bracelet and you have a larger wrist, you quite obviously you cannot resize the bracelet. So you're going to use this extending part to put a watch on a bigger bracelet on. One slight criticism that I have is just the quality of the plastic here is not that nice, and the way it's been done. It could be better. I think there's still room to improve on the quality of the plastic, and as well as on how this carbon fiber looking textile has been installed on there. But still, I guess it's going to work just fine as you're using the winder. So what you do is quite obvious. You just have to take a watch, which I'm doing right now, and just put it on there, and you just pop it back in like so. You just take it and wait till it clicks. That's in there now. It's secured. And turning over, you see that here you have the controls for the winder. Here you can turn it off or select between counterclockwise, clockwise, or bidirectional winding, as well as define the turns per day from 650 all the way up to 1,000 turns per day. So I'm going to just use the counterclockwise and I will leave it on 650 for now. And you can see that it's already in operation there. Yeah, what this does now is it's going to wind for about a minute and then rest for another minute, and it's going to continue in these two interchanging segments. The reason for that is that automatic watches can still be overwound. Not as easily as manual wound watches, but still there's a chance that you can overwind them, especially on the winder if you leave them on. So now what it's going to do is wind it for like 12 hours in these 1 minute intervals, and then stop for 12 hours straight. And although both of these winders have Japanese motors, ultra quiet so to speak, or as they like to call them, they are still audible. So if you like to sleep in, I don't know, perfect silence, you're going to hear these in operation and hear them turning on and turning off. So what you can do, for example, is turn it on at 8 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be in operation for 12 hours and it's going to stop at around 8 p.m. And you know that you're going to have 12 hours of absolute silence when the winder is not in operation. This is how it lets the mainspring unwind, and then it's going to do the 650 turns per day, for example, in this setting, and then let it rest for 12 hours again. So here you don't really have to be afraid at all of overwinding your watch, and I think that's a really cool little feature. On the other hand, here what you have is the double watch winder. So what the double watch winder does or offers quite obviously is just an overall larger construction. It has more of a luxury feel to it, so to speak. It's more of a furniture, and you can just have it anywhere in the room. Of course, quite clearly it offers two holders, so you can put two watches on there. And instead of the not so nice or high quality plastic holder, here you have these cushions, and you can see how these work, and you can put just about any size of watch and under, depending on whether you use it like this or like this. And you just, what you do is just squeeze it back in there, and it's going to be in there just, you know, pretty firmly and secured, so you don't have to be afraid. You also have this little drawer here, and a remote control for this entire system, so you don't really have to walk up to it. It's just a neat little extra, and I will say that this little remote control is not the highest quality I've ever seen either, but I guess it's just going to do its job just fine. And yeah, so what you can do here is you can select between the two motors. So now I'm on motor 1, and you can set, you know, the turns per day from 650, 750, 850, and all the way up to here. You have a 1950 turns per day option if you really want to make sure that your watch is perfectly wind or something. Anyhow, you can, as I said, you can select between the two motors, so I'm going to just stop it now, or you can also just start. You also have all the other sections, like the clockwise, counterclockwise, or bidirectional winding there. So I guess, yeah, you can set everything in there. You can either even turn the LEDs on and off at the top. So yeah, it looks very nice. It comes in this black color, again, in kind of glossy, and it really shows all the little, you know, pieces of lint and dust and everything, and especially the fingerprints. So yeah, you have to make sure that you keep it clean to make it look really nice. But yeah, if you can do that, I think it's perfectly fine. Anyhow, these winders come at, you know, really, I think, really affordable, or at least competitive prices. The small single winder is priced at 99 British pounds, which is about 160 US dollars, while the double winder is priced at 349 pounds, which is about $580. So I think compared to most mid to high-end watch prices, these, or at least a single winder, is perfectly affordable, and they really do save you, you know, the trouble if you come home on a Friday night and you know that you're not going to wear your watch for until about Monday. You just pop it on there. You don't have to be afraid of it overwinding it. This is really not so loud, so you can they're not going to be distractive when you work. And again, the prices render both of these offerings, in my opinion, quite affordable. So there you have it. This was a review of the Barrington single and double winder, and you can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch.com soon. Thanks.